Hello, it's me again. I'm sorry I'm a little late with my update video. I've been very, very busy last week. Work has been crazy, so I come home and, I just flop out. But I wanted to let you know that I'm doing very well so far. I'm up to 55 pounds on the loss, in the loss column. It's week 8 of my journey. I always hate when people use that word, but I guess that's what it is. It's a journey. It's kind of a lifelong journey, but a very stressful journey at times, but not since my surgery. But my surgery was on February 10th. It is now April 6th. And I've lost about 55 pounds, I think 56 pounds, somewhere in there. But I'm very, very pleased with everything going on so far. I've done well. I've been upgraded to solid foods now, except for nuts and popcorn and regular bread. I can have toasted bread, which I haven't had yet, but I can have it. I've had croutons. Now, I'm not really supposed to be eating salad, but I did eat salad a couple times. Yeah, I'm a rule breaker sometimes. This is probably why I'm in the predicament I'm in. But it went well. I only have a little bit. I had a salad twice so far in the last 2 weeks. I love salad, and I'm missing my salad. But I had soft lettuce, and they told you could eat the Bibb lettuce, the Boston lettuce. So I had a Caesar salad, low-calorie Caesar salad. I know that sounds impossible, but I use egg beaters and a little bit of olive oil and fresh lemon juice and garlic, and all is right with the world. So, and anchovy paste. Yay, can't have Caesar dressing without anchovy paste. I'll put that recipe underneath if you'd like it. It's a very good recipe, and it is delicious. Lots of garlic in it, though, so if you're not a fan of garlic, you won't like it. But I wouldn't be true to my Italian heritage if I didn't eat garlic. Much to my boyfriend's dismay. But, so it's going well. I haven't had any problems with any of the solid foods I tried. I've been eating, I love red beets, so I added those in the diet. I found this really great fish. For those of you who like fish, it is by Gorton's. It's a garlic and herb encrusted fish that you can either bake or pan fry. And baking really doesn't add flavor to stuff. So what I do is I have a very good non-stick frying pan. And I put a tiny bit of olive oil, like 2 teaspoons, which is really just enough. And I put the fish in the pan, and you're supposed to cook it on low heat for 10 minutes on both sides. But what I do is I kind of doctor it a little bit. I add more garlic powder. Yes, I am a garlic fan. I'm sorry, you wouldn't want to be around me right now because I had it last night. But I add garlic powder because that doesn't have salt. I'm trying to stay away from salt because I'm a sponge. I retain fluid more than any SpongeBob. So I'm definitely a retainer of fluid. So I try to stay away from salt as much as possible. But I add garlic powder, dill weed, and black pepper to both sides of the fish, and then I pan fry it. Keyword fry, which is really not frying, but it is, I guess. But just in a little bit of olive oil on both sides, and then I add French cut green beans to the pan. And that really kind of adds flavor to the green beans. And then I've also had red beets. And I made a red beet borscht. I don't know if anybody likes borscht, but it's wonderful. It's a red beet soup. If you don't like red beets, don't make it. But borscht with red cabbage, onions. And I use the jarred red beets that are already pickled in the vinegar because those have a lot more flavor than the fresh red beets because I don't cook them that long. I cook the cabbage and the onions in a little chicken broth first, and then I add the red beets, fresh dill, and then when I serve it in the bowl, I use non-fat Greek yogurt on the top and a little extra dill, and it is delicious. And I've been having that with the fish. This fish is really good. I highly recommend it. It's Gorton's garlic and herb encrusted fish, and there's no breading on it. It's just, I don't know if it's a little bit of batter or whatever, but it's only 180 calories for a piece of fish, and it's a pretty nice piece of fish. It's probably about 3-4 ounces, but it's a nice piece of fish. And then, like I said, I have either French green beans I throw in the pan, or I have my red beets, or I have my borscht. I've also had steamed cauliflower with it, and I've been eating broccoli, you know, because I can have the cruciferous vegetables as long as they're not raw. And I, of course, eat my chicken. I haven't eaten any beef. Again, I'm not a big beef eater to begin with, so I'm not really eating beef. I had a coconut pecan brownie, but it wasn't the whole piece. I had 2 pieces of that. And I know I'm not supposed to eat it, but this is like true confessions here. And I ate it and it was okay, but my boyfriend got it. We went to some Talking Heads cover band concert, which was really good, by the way. And they were selling brownies, and he bought one, and I had 2 bites of it. And it's funny because I ate it and it was good, but I didn't crave it. Like, I ate it because, he wanted me to try it, and I did, and really I'm not supposed to be eating that stuff. But I tried it, and I didn't get sick or anything like that. But the wonderful thing that I found, which I find still hard to believe from this surgery, other than the fact that this is not healing, is that I have not craved anything. And I mean, we're talking about a chocoholic here. I mean, I am a chocolate whore. And I've not been craving any cake, any chocolate. People have been eating chocolate and cake and donuts and all this stuff around me. And I really haven't had the desire. And the only reason I had a couple of bites of this brownie is because the boyfriend wanted me to try it. And it was like, yeah, okay, it's good. But like, I didn't say, oh, go get me a whole one. I want to have a whole one, which is highly unusual. I mean, because this is why I'm in the position I'm in. Why I looked the way I looked, because of my sweet tooth and my junk habits. And I haven't craved anything. The only thing I've craved, and it was, not to get, TMI here with the guys, especially if they're men, but the time of the month, pickles. And that's the only thing that I've really craved, and pickles are fine. I mean, I've been eating them, but other than that, nothing. So I'm really, really pleased with that, because that was one of the biggest problems, that and eating too much. And the stop sign in my stomach has been helping me with not eating too much, and the no cravings. So I hope it stays like that, because that is what's really going to help me in the long run, no cravings. Because now that I know I can get away with eating a couple pieces of a pecan coconut brownie, that's not good, because now my brain, at some point might say, you can get away with eating this. But not so far. Not so far. I really have not craved anything. I have my Outshine sweet pops, and I have, sugar-free pops, and I have chocolate snack pack pudding, but I haven't even been eating that. I've just been eating real good food. For breakfast, I have eggs, or I have a Greek non-fat yogurt. For lunch, I've been having, some of my salads, my chicken salad and all that. And I've been having, at work, we have a nice cafeteria at work, and they had this wonderful baked fish with crab on top. Oh, it was delicious. I had that and Brussels sprouts, and it was really good. And I've been eating a lot of fish lately, and crab and stuff, and it's been delicious. It's just been wonderful. I've been eating, everything. Like I said, now the only thing I can't have are nuts, which I'm not really craving them. Popcorn I miss, but I'm not going to eat that, because that one, that's not going to work too well. That's rough, so I'm not going to eat that. But nuts, rice, pasta, bread, regular bread that's not toasted, and, popcorn, etc. Hard fruit. I'm not really a big fruit eater. I'm more of a vegetable eater, but you can have, the dietitian told me I could have, like, soft pears and, fruit that's not hard. No apples, and I hate apples anyway. But, so, I haven't been having any fruit, but I have been eating vegetables, cooked vegetables, and I do still sneak with my raw celery, and that's been fine. I really, really chew the heck out of it, and I take the strings off before I eat it anyway, because I'm a fan of buffalo chicken. So I've been getting, I found a treasure, canned chicken, which you would say, that's yucky. But no, it's delicious. I use either Bumblebee or Hormel. Both of them are good. I've tried both of them. And what I do is I drain it, and I add a little garlic powder, a little dusting of flour, black pepper, and red pepper. I pan fry it in a tiny bit of olive oil, and then I add the buffalo chicken sauce to it. And it's delicious. And I just have it with celery, no blue cheese dressing, because it's too much fat. And I don't like fat-free crap. We've discussed this before. But, so I just have that with the celery, and it's wonderful. It's delicious just eating it like that. Or I'll put it in a salad. I know I'm not supposed to be having salad, but I am. I can't help it. And you don't even need dressing on the top of it. Just the buffalo sauce on the chicken with the lettuce and onions and some of the, a little bit of tomato is wonderful. But again, I'm having the soft lettuce, the Bibb lettuce. You're supposed to have the Bibb lettuce anyway. So, but everything's been going very well. I have not had any problems. My surgeon says I'm doing very well, even though my weight loss has slowed a little bit. I think it's still going down. I could feel my clothes getting bigger. And I'm definitely drowning in my pants now, and some of my blouses. So, I'm not going to get new clothes. Hopefully, I won't be at work and they'll be around my ankles, my pants one day, because that wouldn't be good. No one would want to see that. But I'm holding off on going shopping for new clothes until I lose another maybe 30 or 40 pounds, and then I'll get some things. But I still have, as I said, I have stuff in the closet that are in a size 24, 22, 20, 18s. So I still have slacks, so like I said, I won't be walking around in my undies. Trying to think, drinking, I am now drinking with the food, not guzzling, I'm not drinking gallons of water or, and I'm not supposed to be drinking soda. I told you I'm a rule breaker sometimes, but I am drinking my Coke Zero, because I do like Coke Zero. Not a lot. I get a 6-pack, the smaller box with the 6 cans in it, and it takes me a week to drink those, because what I do is I get the 8-pack bottle, and I'll take a little bit from the bottle and put it in the refrigerator, because it's a screw cap on it. And, I haven't been drinking like 3 bottles a day or anything. I've just been taking sips because I love my Coke Zero. So, but I'm not, I don't want to drink too much just because it has aspartame in it. And, they're telling you now that aspartame is not good. It has symptoms of MS. And I don't know if that's true or not, but, I don't want to take any chances because I have arthritis in my knees to begin with. I don't need any more problems. But I've been drinking the Coke Zero and with a straw. Yes, I'm a rebel. So it's been fine. I haven't had any gas problems or anything like that. But I take sips, and I don't guzzle, and I still chew everything very, very, very well, and I will always for all eternity, because if that's going to keep me from having problems, then I'm going to do it. So I just think that's the way to go. Make sure that you chew everything really, really well. And, you enjoy food more when you chew it more, when you chew it longer. So I really am enjoying a lot of the new things that I've tried. I'm trying to think if there's anything else new. But the fish, definitely. Gorton's garlic and herb encrusted fish. It's really, really good. And I've been getting into some new fish lately, and I really like it. And I haven't tried shrimp yet. I might get a box. I'm going grocery shopping shortly, and I might get a box of shrimp and just see how it goes. I think it'll be okay, because, if I'm having chicken and I'm having all the other things, I think I'll be able to get away with that. But I'll show you a before and now picture, and then I will give you another update in another month. I'm going to be having my filter removed from my chest in June. Like I said, it's April 6th, so a couple months I'll be getting my filter removed, and then I'll have another scar to match this one. But I'm thankful for that. I'll put my Caesar salad dressing recipe on the bottom for those of you who like Caesar salad. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or, PM box, whatever you like. And if there's something I'm not answering or that you want to know, I'll be glad to, answer anything you would like. So, within reason, yeah. But, I hope all of you are doing well. If you're considering the surgery, or if you're scared about it, don't be scared. Just make sure that you have all your clearances, cardiac clearance and pulmonary clearance. It really, truly is the best thing I've ever done. I cannot stress that enough. Even though I'm not thin yet, I still have a really long way to go, because, I was 368 pounds. I'm now 315, something like that. And it's just in a matter of 10 weeks. So, it's going down. Like I said, I'm still over 300 pounds. It's going down, though, and as long as it continues to go down, even if it takes 2 years, that is fine, because I'm tired of the yo-yo. I'm tired of not being able to walk. I'm tired of not being able to breathe, and I'm tired of being tired. So I still have knee problems. I still can't stand for really long periods of time and walk for long periods of time, but it's getting better. It's definitely getting better. I feel better. I'm breathing better. My blood pressure's fine, which that's amazing how quickly that was resolved. But I still get fluids, so I still take Lasix. My doctor said to keep it just as a PRN, just as needed, because I still get fluid in my legs, because I'll be a sponge for the rest of my life. I'll just be a skinnier sponge. But it really, truly is the best thing I've ever done. I do not regret anything. I do not regret it at all. I'm enjoying all the food that I enjoyed before, except the junk food, and that's okay, because I'm not supposed to be having junk food. It was really good, actually good. It was very cathartic and very educational having a couple pieces of that brownie the other night with my boyfriend, because I really don't miss it. I really don't, and I'm not fooling myself. I think you've seen enough of my videos now to know how honest I am. I would come right out and tell you, as of right now, like I said, I don't know if that'll change. It might, as I get further down the line and my stomach heals a little more, and it might change. Who knows? I might go back to my old ways. I can't say forever that I won't, forever. But as of right now, I'm doing okay, and like I said, I do not regret this at all. If you're thinking of having the surgery, just make sure everything is cleared, cardiac especially, pulmonary. But, like my doctor says, you're as healthy as you're going to be right now. And if you're going to thinking of doing, then right now today is better than tomorrow, and tomorrow is better than the day after, because the older you get, and the condition that you're in, it's not going to get better. Again, I came from a family of my mom and her twin sister were insulin-dependent diabetics, and they were both dead by the age of 74. And I'm 49, and I decided to do something because my grandmother, the same thing. Nobody lived past 80 on my mom's side of the family except my Aunt Terry. She's 95, and she's thin. So if that's any indication of, what's to come, and like I said, not all thin people are healthy, and not all overweight people are unhealthy, but the odds are against us. So if you're thinking of doing the surgery, just get all the clearances, educate yourself well, make sure it's for you, and don't listen to people who say, oh, once they remove half your stomach, you can't put it back. Yeah, duh. Yeah, we kind of know that. Okay, we know that. But that's the point of the surgery. The point is to decrease the quantity of food that you're eating at one time. Because I eat breakfast, but then I have a snack. Because 2 hours later, the stuff is out of my stomach and I'm having a snack. That's the point. The point is you're supposed to eat smaller meals more often. It keeps your metabolism up. Your body doesn't rebel against you. Oh my gosh, you're starving me. You're still eating the stuff you like, just not the amount. So, like I said, I don't regret it. So I'm sorry for rambling on today. I know this is 20 minutes now, but I apologize for that. But I really, really want to just dispel any of the naysayers out there. And I'm not just, I know people have had, there's people that have not had success with it. And I certainly don't want to negate those people. Maybe it isn't for everyone, you know, but don't poo-poo it until you find out more information about it. I'm really happy with it. So I'll show you pictures at the end, 2 pictures, a before and an after. Well, not after, but now. And like I said, if you have any questions, PM me. See you in a month.